Juba is in discussions with Nairobi to secure Kenyan support for the transfer of former Chief of the Army Staff, General Paul Malong Awan, to the South Sudanese capital. This is what the Sudan Tribune is reporting. The newspaper informs us that in a letter dated January 5, 2018, the Minister of Foreign Affairs stated that Awan had been authorized to seek medical treatment and stay with his family in Nairobi, but he would now be involved in some activities that would jeopardize the stability of the young nation. Minister Deng Alokuo stated that he possessed undisputed evidence that provided by the national security agencies that Paul Malong's involvement in the recent attacks in Juba. And while the Sudan Tribune points out that Awan had been dismissed in May 2017, but his attempt to return to his hometown has been sabotaged after his convoy was intercepted and stopped at Yirol, that he was persuaded by his elders to return to Juba. In Chad now, this will be the focus of our second story this morning. The protests against government fiscal measures are in full swing. Chad Info dedicated its top story to this news and reports that 6 political parties of the Chadian political opposition yesterday held a peaceful march to the headquarters of the Chadian People's Democratic Party in N'Djamena. Nearly 100 people expressed their outrage. The demonstrators wore banners that read "No to wage cut, no to increase in fuel prices, no to increase in university admissions." According to Chad Info, the police and military force that stormed the Walia district dispersed the opposition protest with tear gas. The media notes cases of injury to the opposition activists. A man in his 30s had an open head injury and another in his 20s had been shot in the thigh.
Blessure ouverte à la tête, un autre âgé de près de 20 ans a été touché à la cuisse.
And finally, the murder of Niger's independent press. Here's one of the messages broadcast this week on 6 of the screen of 6 private television stations across the country. This is in protest against a suspicious tax inspection operation. Niamey et le deux jours focuses on the media boycott that took place this week in Africa. Private media house owners said they received a letter from authorities to control their level of tax payment from 2014 to 2018. We are now convinced of the overwhelming will of the independent media at all costs, reads the press release published for Nigerian privately owned media. The working conditions of the fragile companies are precarious and it's difficult to keep an exemplary accounting record. They also state that the annual press support fund has been delayed for 2 years now. This media boycott, the private media also states the cases of physical assault and arbitrary arrest against journalists during street demonstrations.
Lorsqu'ils interviennent dans des manifestations de rue.